name is Adam, and I've been sober for about 14 months now. My drug of choice was cocaine, alcohol, and methamphetamine, so just about everything. What made me decide to actually get help with my disease was the fact that I wasn't going to survive if I kept on going the way that I was going. I honestly started using at about 13 years old, and I wasn't able to stay sober any way that I tried. I had tried so many different geographical changes and, tried to constantly work all the time, and I wasn't able, no matter what I did, to actually stay sober. I chose Cycles of Change because it was actually a matter of circumstances that brought me out to California. I heard a lot of amazing things about Cycles of Change that really made me decide to come here. My typical day at Cycles of Change was groups, mostly all day long, as far as process groups and therapy, and I definitely took advantage of the full program as a whole, as far as going to their transitional living, and I also engaged in their outpatient program. So if I hadn't taken advantage of the entire program as a whole, I probably wouldn't still be sober today. The 12-step program is extremely important to me because as I stated before, I wasn't able to find any other way to stay sober, and this was the only way that I can have a spiritual experience and be able to help other addicts like myself, and I truly believe that's what helps me to stay sober today. And as far as working my steps and the 4-step and being able to process all the information about myself that I've never really dealt with before, I think that's what truly changed my recovery and my life. So I do believe that learning about the 12 steps in treatment was the only way for me to actually fully be able to recover, because once I get out of treatment, that's the only way that I'm going to be able to maintain my sobriety. And Cycles of Change introduced me to the 12 steps, and they went into depth and detail like I've never seen before, and I'm able to actually take that from the treatment facility into everyday living. Cycles of Change helped me with the depression that I had came in with, the shame and the guilt and the feeling of loss so much, because of my favorite groups are the process groups, where you can actually sit around the room in a circle and share those experiences with other people that are just like you. And that was so crucial to my recovery, and the counselors who had also shared those experiences were definitely such a huge part of my recovery today. What I'd like to say to someone who's out there just like me that really needs help and really doesn't know where to go is that this recovery center truly and deeply saved my life, because I didn't know who I was anymore. I know that the disease truly had such a hold on my life that if I continued on the way that I was going, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have a relationship with my family, my mother, and most importantly, I wouldn't have a relationship with myself. And I actually get to learn who I am today, and with only a year and 4 months of sobriety, I'm still just learning now who I am. And this is going to be an ongoing process that I actually get to grow old today because of this treatment facility.